Okay, so I'm going to be going through some of the car specific show me tell me questions in the Ford Fiesta. This particular one's a 2018 model, so all of them should in this year or of this shape should be similar regardless of the specific models. Okay, if I miss any questions you can always message me, but I'm just going to go through some of the most common asked questions that are car specific. Okay, so first of all, you may be asked how to lock and unlock the doors on this car. So you've got lock, unlock, and further down you've got the windows open and close buttons. So if you push it down, the window opens, pull it up, window closes. Okay, and then I'm going to switch the ignition on for this part. So the light that's the orange light that you can see on this circular button is showing that currently the lights are set on automatic. So that's a feature on this car which senses the time of day or how much light there is and switches on the lights accordingly. However, the examiner wants to know whether you could manually put on the dipped headlights, for example. So to do that, turn this slightly left or anti-clockwise, and then you'll see this little green symbol appear. Okay, don't worry about the rest of the lights, that's just because I've got the ignition on without the engine. Okay, so that's the dipped headlights. These are the lights that you'd have on at night. Okay, whilst I've got the dipped headlights on, you've got two other buttons here. Press the top one, that's the front fog lights. Press the bottom one, that's the rear fog lights. Okay, and then finally, if you want to put on the main beams, you've got to make sure that the dipped headlights are on. The examiner, if you wanted to put the main beams on, they'd usually ask you somewhere where it won't dazzle another road user. But what you'd need to do is you need to push this lever away from yourself and it triggers that blue light. Can you see it? I hope you can anyway. So you pull it towards you to switch it off. Whilst on that subject, if you're driving and you accidentally do put on the dipped headlights, make sure you switch them off as soon as you notice that blue symbol, because you don't want to be dazzling people in front of you, and it is illegal to have the main beams on unless in certain scenarios. If you want to know about them scenarios, ask me the question. Okay, now moving over here, center button here is for the hazard lights. You need to know this because if the examiner asks you how you would check if the directional indicators are working, you can say that, oh, I would put this switch up and down and walk around the car, but the easier way would be to switch on the hazard lights, because that triggers all 6 lights on the car. Okay, so press it to switch it off. And then you got the demisters over here. So you got the front demister and the rear demister, which comes on when the engine's on. But yeah, so they're the difference. That's front, that's back. They normally ask you this while you're driving. And then if you look at this middle part of the steering wheel, you got pictures of horns on there. So if you press that, that's how you trigger the horn. Okay, and like I said, if I've missed anything, just ask the question and I'll be showing you how to open the bonnet. Well, you open the bonnet from there, but I'll be showing you that in another video, and how to recognize like say the engine oil level, etc. Okay.